I do with as well as you. Marina, Papa, no mega. People wet web will go. Gamo sole capo la gamo po woji. Para casa me puede magar con aquella cabo mo. Dia casa na muenye. Now je yo. Ajo baba me wiga o. Abi ye je la tele se we yo. Baba gamo capo woji. Para casa me puede magar con aquella cabo mo diabla. Dia casa na muenye. Na gade pen jo e go la moye mo be so ri won ju e ro ko ji o so ko lo de ko ni jo so ko ni ko lo de ko ni jo o baba o bo abi nye de ga wi de se we ba nye ma be nye de ga we ke bo na dia yi o wi de se we ba nyo de ya ndo o wi de se we ba nyo ti na tu wa ba ma we de se we ba nyo baba tu e ko na wo wi che ti na wo wi che nye wa be tu de ga wa la mo ko wa ga ya lo de ko ni wa la wa la ku mo nye aku baba yi ga le ga te de tu wa ko ya bra bo be ya du wa ma baba me yo ga we yo na o je yo bu ye de wa yo na o je yo we ye de wa yo e ni le ja baba me we ya we ma be ja ni no ne ma la yo ko baba wa wa e de mi yo jo be so na ga o ni o jo baba me we ya o ga se mu aponyi ti aju ara bu awe ga di abaga wa du ji mo ngba yin di ara wa de baba be mo gbo de gbo ajere fo o wala bi abe yin ya ke to aye mo mu ka ro mo ni okuru bi ayi ni oku bi da ni ko je o na po la ja ni ko ya baba o mo ya ni mo we wala je baba bo ni ka ro mo okuru bi ayi de no mu ka ba ja di chang de ko ya baba mama ya na ye mama wa de gba ga ni ya ka won tu ara bu aja ne je de ya po ni ya ke da ro mo ti wa se de ma we wa na mo enye wa mo pe wa we ga bo pere ye ga te ra ga lu pe po pa yo o baba o bo a jo baba o bo jere ji o ja baba me we ga o dia je o ja baba me we ga ga o ye ba be nyo me pe ge for la di o ka ben sa mo ga ba ma pa la ji ba bi ye na me mo ja ne po ni de ne bo gwe ya Caro ni wa wi po wo ji de kala ne mo pe be nya ka po enye ni kala ma we ni krenya kala ya be nya ya go ya ga so ya ge wo mu ya ga bu ma wo ya ga ke ya ga be na mo enye o e tu na mo enye wa kwa che lo da me fu yo ni wi je nya be yo wa mi wo ajo mo e be che wa ki nya wo me fu yo mo e ma na re yo ti ba nya mo e pa we ka we yo baba ki amate yo ko ni de wo ni ga ne wo ri ya bien na baba ye de na ga wo ri ya de ga we yo na o de yo e we da de wa yo wa we da de wa yo we da de wa yo o we da de wa yo na de bien baba ya de yo da de yo wa ga o we da de wa yo mo pe do ye ge wa ya mo de ga wa yo so ya o we da de wa yo so ya o ya de wa yo wa ni ya do o we da de wa yo wala mo ne ga baba menyo je go ro je ga pu bo ba tu bo o mona de bien yo je ni ke nyo na de do no da baba me wi ga o bi ya to na mo bu pe yo je ni aji anya agaria be za za be bo wi o je ji bi ke mo ke pon sen ti abra ala tani so ji ma ga ni da ni ke ke nyanga ma Banana Zaji Magane Tajane, Yanyaga, or Ria Bezo, and Tajan, we are all Wo ni o jo baba me we ga o. Ye ti la ja baba me we ga o. Wo ga do ja we de we ga do. Ni ma ni afinyanye.
You understand? I got the evidence here and we'll send the evidence to election. Look, we don't want election violence. Any attempt for job we have to break the election will move to a horse and get him from the place here. Any attempt for job we have to break this election. That is why they have, NEC have recruit citizens. NEC have recruited citizens. I got evidence here. From Anthony H. Yancey, communicating with model for them to bring their people here so the process can go on a smooth basis. You understand what I'm saying? Our communication is on the way to election commission and they better take it serious. They better take it serious. Anybody use gun to break election will use gun to go for you. I challenge any of them. Anybody use gun, Ambassador, we have used gun to break election will use gun to go for him.
Have you filed an official complaint?
The complaint going. The complaint going. You understand what I'm saying? The complaint is on the way. We will not condone the kind of thing. You say you can win election, win it peacefully. You can use the proper money to reduce them to beggars. Up to now, civil servants are not taking pay. People are protesting all around. We get one man that go pass around to go enjoy and say go to advocate for Liberia. What advocacy have you gone to do for Liberia? Ambassador, we have just become an embarrassment like disgrace to the country. What I want done is all these seditions that they got, in the NEC need to be withered out. They need to be withered out. All these seditions they got in the NEC need to be withered out.
This lady you allege, is she working with the national election?
Yes, she's a register here. Anthony H. Yancey, I will share it. I will.
She's in a group chat with.
You understand? I got the evidence here and we'll send the evidence to election. Look, we don't want election violence. Any attempt for job we have to break the election will move to a horse and get him from the place here. Any attempt for job we have to break this election. That is why they have, NEC have recruit citizens. NEC have recruited citizens. I got evidence here. From Anthony H. Yancey, communicating with model for them to bring their people here so the process can go on a smooth basis. You understand what I'm saying? Our communication is on the way to election commission and they better take it serious. They better take it serious. Anybody use gun to break election will use gun to go for you. I challenge any of them. Anybody use gun, Ambassador, we have used gun to break election will use gun to go for him.
Have you filed an official complaint?
The complaint going. The complaint going. You understand what I'm saying? The complaint is on the way. We will not condone the kind of thing. You say you can win election, win it peacefully. You can use the proper money to reduce them to beggars. Up to now, civil servants are not taking pay. People are protesting all around. We get one man that go pass around to go enjoy and say go to advocate for Liberia. What advocacy have you gone to do for Liberia? Ambassador, we have just become an embarrassment like disgrace to the country. What I want done is all these seditions that they got, in the NEC need to be withered out. They need to be withered out. All these seditions they got in the NEC need to be withered out.
This lady you allege, is she working with the national election?
Yes. My political leaders have been calling me. I'm in touch with them, and I told them I can handle the situation. My political leaders are in touch with me. All of them. Yesterday I went to see Honorable Bwakai because our eyes will go and carry him for voter registration. We went and Honorable Bwakai did his voter registration. I took some photos of him in district number 6, where he lived. So I'm very proud to take picture of one of my political leaders. And it was an honor for me to take picture of one of my political leaders. I am very, very proud. Not even was. I am very, very proud to take picture with one of my political leaders. October will be the end of George Weah's term. As far as I'm concerned, right now George Weah is former president. We're just waiting for inauguration to take his dirty ass all over the place so he can go Ghana and go look for a man. So I can give him the 5 names that a man slept with. But Henry Cousin is a Liberian now. A level on Babaka to choose who he want to be a running mate. Do I ever have the authority to tell him no? No, I don't. Anything can be strong to defeat the dirty ass that a man slept with 5.6. So we need to bring those 5 Ghanaians here to do what is something to do DNA to find out which one is his father. And I will bring them here because we need to know who impregnated him man. We are not going to stop him from registering. I'm not going to get involved without violence. I respect the election law. The election law says anywhere you register, the way you will vote. So the only time we get involved when people ask people, where am I? I mean, where you come from, where you live. No, you are not asking no MCC people that came here. MCC people put their security in car and brought them here. You didn't ask them. So anybody wanted to come, Anybody want to come, give them the right to do the registration. The election laws anyway, register where you vote. Want the process, we want our citizens to be very peaceful. We will protect them. We know that they useless police. That is under instruction by the men that a man slept with 5 different Ghanaians. Hey, okay, it's part of the process. We need tension. They're causing the tension, and we'll repair the tension. And you saw me here last night. You saw me running away from my men. I will be here. The next time Vimo come inside, I will attack him if I'm here. So people, most of them job, we are sleeping with them. They're fetching, they pay them. My man, job, we will have to pack a low. I gave him the 5 names to go check for a par in Ghana because a man slept with 5 different Ghanaians, so he can find a par. Because since we be here, job, we are now say, I'm going to see my par grave or I'm going to visit my par. The reason why job we are is just with a man because a man refused to show a par. And when you have a mother that is a hustler that all happy, at least my own man show me my power. I know where my power was buried. But have you heard George we are saying that here my power I will use any words I want to use on George. I want to provoke the partisan police. So they say George we are the George we are the children or the son. Let them come. I will provoke them. I see serious violence in the election and it has started. Now what we're calling on the international community to come in. We call it on the civil society. We call it on the Muslim community. We call it on the Christian community to get involved. Because when you go off here, there will be no dialogue. Yes, when you go on here, there will be no dialogue.
Your final message.
There will be no dialogue. Then at that time, they will be saying Republic of Yeke and Republic of George Weah. At that time, oh yes, I'm not mentioning my word. Look, let me tell you something. If they will have to carry it there, they are carrying it there. If they have to carry it there, we'll reach that point. You see me causing problem? You were here, people came to attack me. You call it laugh. You saw people harassing my citizens, looting at things in the market. And in the face of the police, in the face of Vimo. But Vimo walking my friend. The next time Vimo walking my friend. Huh? Maybe it will be something different. He will be laying down maybe in Simose or I'll be laying down in Samuel Strucker. I don't know. Next time. Because you're living somewhere in Geta now. Look, man, let me tell you something. If the police stand there and be attacked, I will attack the police. Now watch the presidency. And when they make mistake, what I want from them, want get it. I'm a rebel, right, Clarence? I mean Judas. Judas a rebel. But your wife left the home for 9 months because you're wearing pimples. All of you put your we are sleep with y'all. That's why y'all talk bullshit with your dirty mouths. You open your sting fair game mouth to talk about me? Judas, you open your dirty fair game mouth and talk about me? You tell your wife, you tell her that why your wife left the home for 9 months? Because she saw you wearing pimples. She not supposed to be wearing pimples and you wearing pimples. You dirty stink man. Open your mouth again on OKFM. And open your dirty cough to me. You walking, you sick. You're not even walking like normal human being. Have you people seen Judah Jay walking? Just like he coming to die. That the faggot better in him because John, we are sleeping with him. Open your mouth again and call me rebel. You dirty stink man that you get your friend man sleeping on you. You Judas Jay. You get your friend man sleeping on you. Open your
CDC afraid of me more than anybody else. CDC afraid of me more than the other people there. Somebody post say, who won't be VP? They be allies with CDC. We don't even trust them. The Jeremiah Kuhn man that leaking information or paying people to talk nonsense about me. He was there. Y'all want us to attack? Seriously? Y'all want that?
No, cause let's be so. Let's
attack.
No,
let's harvesting human parts, human organs to ship abroad to sell. You want us to talk?
Cause
you harvesting human organs. You sure?
Let's just remain on this one.
When you talk, then they say, don't even try it.
0770-102-102.
Nonsense. Y'all just try me. I will destroy y'all. You think I'm supposed to be anything? I did not put myself forward. I don't have to be. I don't need to be. If this is what God wants, it will happen. I didn't put myself forward. But don't even try me because I can destroy you in no time. I can do that.
Yeah, because that takes some calls this morning on the show.
Nonsense. Fully mad at you. You think you can go lie on me to somebody that can't talk nonsense? You are selling human parts.
Because let's take somebody, please. Let's take somebody. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
My name.
Some time ago, I told you that certain great things were in the pipeline. I told you. I told you that God was working wonders. I don't know whether you all remember. God was working wonders. I did say it. I said it. I said the Lord was working wonders, and the Lord has spoken. But sometimes when those wonders begin to manifest, people get scared. Yeah. People get scared. Your enemies become busy and they get scared. And I remember one time I was talking about how great the things God was doing were, and Waka said, don't say too much.
Sure.
You know, Waka, you warned me. Don't say too much. Now the Lord is beginning to manifest what the Lord had promised he would do, because the Lord's word never fails. I did not insert myself into the conversation to become vice president to Joseph Waka. I never put myself in that conversation. I never did. Is there a conversation about Costa being picked for vice president? Are there people who support it inside the country, outside the country? Yes, there are people who support it. Lots of people, ordinary people, powerful people, super rich people, powerful people are in it. So I need to say this thing so you all understand. I did not initiate any conversation about vice president. There are things I will not say here. There are things I will not say here, but there are things I will say. Is there a conversation about Henry Costa being picked by His Excellency Joseph Boakai? Yes, there is a conversation. That conversation was not initiated by Henry Costa. That conversation was not initiated by Joseph Boakai. Let me also say yeah. Has Joe Boakai picked his running mate? No. Joe Boakai has not picked any running mate. Has Joe Boakai committed to anyone to select them as his running mate? No, Joe Boakai has not picked anyone, has not committed to anyone to make them his running mate.
Nice to you. A lot of people say, oh, Prophet Key likes your business, he talks nicely about you. Then the next day, you will cuss mama. You understand? Big, bad woman cuss. Why would I bother with a guy like that who always takes pleasure in insulting my dead mother, Sarah Burton, whom I loved so dearly? That's why I don't call you. That's why I don't call your name. That's why you can talk all kinds of things about me. I never respond to you. And then you complain, you cry all day. You've been crying for months. Then your birthday came and I did not wish you happy birthday. Why would I wish you happy birthday when you cost my mind at the slightest provocation, or when you just get up someday, you're not in a good mood, you start cussing, Henry Costa, man, this, man, that. I loved my mother so dearly and I miss her so dearly. And she didn't do anything to you, but you like to be cussing my mind. Oh, Costa, man, this, Costa, man, that. So what kind of man are you? I want you to understand why I never recognize you. I never call your name. I never said good things or bad things about you. I behave as though you don't exist. Yesterday you were complaining. Hey, hiding me. The man look at me. People birthday can come, the man can wish say happy birthday. And the man, my birthday can, the man say happy birthday to me. Prophet Key, I don't have to say happy birthday to you. For me, in my head, you do not exist. In my mind, you do not even exist. That's how I treat you. And the reason I treat you in that manner is because you are not stable. One day you say you like me. The very next day you lie on me. You say I took $500,000 from the government. $500,000 US dollars.
Because you are a dictator, complete dictator. Mr. Speaker, you never behave, but you are a complete dictator, Mr. Speaker. You complete dictator.
C'est pleasant welcome again to every day to Liberia. Now I told you earlier, we check your work over suspension resurface. Expressing some regret and feeling about the speaker of the 54th.
I will send you to the Supreme Court. You'll be arguing at children here. In your inquiry school, I will make the war. I will make the war. You'll be arguing at children here. I will take you back to the Supreme Court. I will teach you. I will put something in your head. I will put things in your head again.
Left his seat to go and attack the speaker. So he left his seat to go and attack the speaker. Why they have to mute the microphone. Why they have to mute the microphone.
That's the rule. My amendment is open this report for deliberation so that it will not be construed as being kept to bargain for the higher payoff. We need a discussion to be made so that the illegality of this fully ready report can be exposed and thrown out of the window.
Our distinguished speaker, co-presiding distinguished colleague, listen to the sarcasm and malapropism from our distinguished colleagues. And I saw that the words he used, better wrong words, malapropism. Okay, so we all went to school here. Based on the malapropism being used by our distinguished colleague for Nema County and a melancholic deliberation on the amendment, and with widespread accusation without evidence, not the minimum or miniature or prima facie against this body. And maybe that's what he does to his hero. Or the one that brought him here on the basis of such an allegation, I hereby reject. I hereby reject. I hereby reject.
Co-presiding to the movement, having been a principal member of the committee, Mr. Movement, in the spirit of coordination and giving people the best practice or due process, I would like to appeal to the movement. My arrangement is the report should be open, because as senior member of the committee we have nothing to hide. We know that the job we have done, we observe the constitutionality of the issues. So we believe the report has all merit to take the decision that should be taken against our colleagues. So I want to request of the movement to kindly open the report for deliberation. Mr. Movement, honorable movement, honorable movement, honorable movement, we are asking that, honorable movement, we are appealing based on the constitutionality of the issues that we have. We are sure of the report. So I appeal that you kindly allow a brief deliberation on the issue at bar. That's my already there.
To the movement, I will allow you to rephrase Because when you begin to talk about due process, etc., I have the right to re-listen. I want you to rephrase because I don't want you to do what I'll let you rephrase. What do you want? Rephrase the motion. The amendment. I want this. The Speaker, co-presiding, honorable movement. The simplest request, the question on the committee will request of you is to kindly.
To see the number, what you call violent were peaceful. Some of you people were there. We were guarded by police. 1 or 2 and all the principal deputies were there. They gathered up from Swiss Market to the Unity Party headquarters where we have a successful program. Our program was very, very successful. Very much.
How long are supposed to be here?
Well, they are going to be here as long as the people start to misbehave. They don't want to go through the proper channel. As long as the people do not want to go through the proper channel, my supporters will be here. I know people have been planted by Jefferson Coaching and other people. We saw some of them. But we want you people to be aware that this is my primacy. This is my primacy. Anybody come here and misbehave, huh? I mean, they will feel something.
If you say that the people that have been plotted by Jefferson Coaching, what do you mean by that?
Well, the same people, I am saying this, you're not talking for me. So quote me. Quote me.
I say, wow, some of
the evidence is there. The evidence is there. The evidence is there. You will see for yourself. My supporters are here. They got some few people in the midst that want to act very disgruntled and want to misbehave. This is my primacy. I want to sound it as a word.
You know, most of the people that come to Paraguay that we are chien, and the word we are chien is a French word. It means we are dogs. Chien. The word chien in French means dog. Everybody that find job where they go we are chien, it means we are dogs. So we are dogs there. We're over there. They make one we are chien. Go check for the French word chien. Chien bâtard. Chien galeux. Le chien aboie. Wow wow. Le chien aboie. Il aboie de jalousie. Il veut continuer à me trahir. Mais je sais que je dois mourir. Que Dieu m'a tapé, je fais trahir. La chien bâtard. The man call your chien galeux. The man look at you and call your we are chien. He call your we are dogs. Patches, you don't understand. You guys are not linguistic to understand different.
You, a son of my swan like you, from Gibraltar. People made you president. By the grace of God, they made you president. You know, so now y'all can say the boy ain't blessed. That boy is damn blessed. The blessing that boy got, he doesn't deserve it. You think to be president of a whole country, that small thing? Especially that idiot. To be president of a whole country? Sometimes when God gives you your blessing, it is you who can blow your blessing away. That is the case with George Weah. They son of my swan. They heat on. That is the case with George Weah. So yesterday he went to fucking Claude Church. The church he built with our stolen money. He goes to the church and he opens a dirty mouth. I will play the recording for y'all. He said, I asked for 30,000 because he didn't give me 30,000. That's what we call a protest. So June's every protest at 30,000 we wanted. When you send that man to Ghana to offer me $200,000 US, you job here. You never send that man to Ghana to offer me $200,000 US when I was going to Liberia, May 15. I stopped in Accra. You sent a man to Accra to offer me $200,000 so I could take the money, get back on the plane, and go back to America. I've explained that story countless times. Our people know that story. I explained it. Y'all know it? Y'all never deny it? So man like you who can offer $200,000, then you got to talk about $30,000. $30,000 that money to ask you for. You damn crazy.
We want life. Thank you. We want life. Thank you. We want life. Thank you. We want life. We want life. Thank you. They say, show us tangible. Tangible means something you can see and teach and touch. They say your friend gets school. Tifa. I don't want that tangible. If I got to build school, my wife are very scrap. I take school fee from the people who are representing. And me and my family benefiting.
And the same people say a part of my legislative function, I want another function. I will not speak for the people to tell my future. I want hearsay, I want legacy, I want tangible. We upgraded the skills and the quality of government of Madisoni, the public facilities. I want us to say our tangible is we upgraded the quality of JFK. That Senator Jero can go there and get you, so that the other people can go there and get you.
I cannot understand the issue, sir.
This country is not about education. It's about what the Liberian people needs. Our needs and wants. The leader that can provide for all the best breeds, look at your homes, look at your villages. You are living in huts. A book and English can develop country. Liberia is supposed to be the best country in the world.
People say they must take cut the people's salary. When the legislative salary are kind of too much, and you can go to the legislative for that. Don't people who say about cutting the legislative salary, I have money in there, the country will because the legislative get money, you can't go there after buy anything. No, yeah? I get money, you can't go there for the because.
Big job, people dying. Nothing get up by but the only thing he do, he went out like 75 shoe with big toe. He dressing Buga. They want for a criminal? No. We are not saying the name Jala is a bad name, but the party he associated with, that the party we don't want to see, right? Yes. That the party we don't want to see, right? Yes. Galaba Kotima is number 4. So please go and vote number 4 so we can celebrate here on Wednesday. Because we'll be here, we'll be eating, we'll be celebrating, we'll leave from here, we'll go all over local country. So we can tell them, say, the money is still enough for the one. Look at all the houses they're building. You represented. Look at Honorable Yimane. The reason why people say what Honorable Yimane doing is because when we still as representative, we can pay people poverty that we can't defend, right? Lawmaker is not to pay road for anybody. Our job is to make sure we check on the executive, put the money in the budget for it to be implemented, right? Yes. I want you nobody saying, Honorable Yimane not pay road. That's not your job. That's not your job. Our job is to check on the criminals so they can tell where they carry the road for money. When they carry the road for money, they bring it on you. The owner will bring someone the road for money here and we'll eat it. I will remain here when they get to your people. I want to where I will be. I want to say thank you and God bless everybody.
Thank you so much, because of time and the weather, we will now call.
Whether you are angry or not, whether you are not happy or not, the party remains supreme.
Been very strong speaking out against Mr. George Weah. Why do you think he would be the wrong person to rule this country?
He was the world best, European best, Africa best, all the best, right? He made so much money. We are told $93 million. I stand to be corrected in this amount. But he made so much money to the extent that the United Nations looked at him and made him what? United Nations ambassador for UNICEF to donate his money to suffering children around the world. How many children in Liberia did he prioritize? Nothing. There's no George Weah Foundation, there's no sports academy, there's no recreation center, there's no public library for public school students. There is absolutely nothing. Money is gone. You want to be president to set over our resources. The same way you mismanage yours, you will mismanage ours. That's what I think. We fear rigging. We fear rigging. If there's a rig election, we fear national civil response by the people of this country.
The money is taking over truth these days. Money is taking over when the Council of Bishops met and put a bullet, I know that the money on, they put a bullet on, they put it on our candidate, Thomas Fire said he will win.
And I thank God, Jesus, for telling us, for warning us, or informing us that a judgment will start from the judge. I saw the photo. I said, beautiful road.
Because I must say that when I arrived here a year ago, I was a bit surprised. Monrovia is a disgusting city. It is a dirty city. Of all the capitals I have seen in my previous postings in Africa, I have not seen one that is as dirty as yours. I understand things have improved.
All bloodshed will be on the hands of Frank Spineless Musadin, George Clinton Weah, Jefferson, the rebel Koji, because they are on record of instigating violence in this country. The situation in District 13 speaks volume. The situation with Mystelia you're in District 15 also speaks clear volume.
I look at that stupid man. For poor Joe sedition and to be telling me, say, tell me talking against our government. There are two kinds of seditions. Take it from me today. You got the real seditions and you got poor Joe seditions. Poor Joe is not a fish. One other useless sedition, by the time he saw my post today, useless sedition saying that, then the poor Joe sedition and say, I'm going to stay be there. And so what to be there, yo? I call in the criminals. So I start checking money from all over the place. They promise, and this one, me and 12 will fuss for it. Because 12 I already told him, I said, no, none of you guys should piss me off. I know too much for you to piss me off. We gave you 9 million. We say the government only demanded that money. 12 had to go steal the NGO money then to add up that 9 million. It brought shame and disgrace to the government. The government became a laughing stock. Oh, y'all stole it. People NGO money. It was D.O. to cover hole. We stole the money.
And let me give this breaking news. That when Election Commission qualified, they see the Unity Party candidate to go and campaign to become Senator of Lofa County. As a member of the CPP, I'm going there to campaign for him. Because I'm a member of the CPP, as far as I'm concerned, the CPP is still together. If the Election Commission rule, if the Supreme Court rules otherwise, and Honorable Kotumai go as an independent candidate, I'm going to take member of the CPP from the ANC, from the Liberty Party, and the Unity Party. I will facilitate the process. We are going to campaign there for him to ensure that the CDC don't win any election in Lofa County, because Honorable Thomas Fala is in Lofa County, Honorable Sir Joseph is in Lofa County, and we need to make our presence felt there. And we'll make our presence felt there. Mr. President, that bread is for everybody. I don't care how hard you push me. I'm going to remain vocal. I'm going to remain consistent. And I'm going to speak to the issue. And I'm going to speak my mind. I will not talk. Anybody rig the election in the country will run behind you. So if you want re-election that you are talking to, anybody rig the election will run behind you, will move you with anything that will get to move you with. When the Liberian post speak, you want to change it, we will move you with anything. Even me will move you the way the Guinea president will remove you that way. I said even me. So if you want to do it, then we'll remove you that way. So you have to respect the saying of the Liberian people. When the Liberian people decide that somebody is the president, let the person be the president. But you want to change what the Liberian people say, at least the Guinea president probably get him somewhere, he's sitting out there. Anybody re-election will tie you and put you in one room, will feed you like the way they feed banana. Will peel the banana, put in your mouth, your hands will not be loosened. So we are calling on all the parties involved not to be involved with vote breaking, because the Liberian people are above to speak. And when they speak, the voice of the people must be heard. The Constitution, Article 1 says,
you'll stop that too, man.
Let us stop it, man.
That's why the Papa watching the show, I call him the clan.
I told you, I said the Papa was talking to you. What are you talking?
He declined.
I beg you guys, though.
And I told you, Papa.
No, man, listen, we passed 2 hours, we got to wrap this thing up. But no, seriously, somebody told me today they gave Prince Johnson visa to come on. That's my pop. But listen, they said they get free visa for him to come on a 3-day retreat.
Say on a retreat. Say that big man.
They asked Prince Johnson, they said, which one of the states you want to go? Any state, the U.S. government will be responsible. The best hotel, anywhere you want to go will be responsible. Just come for a 3 days retreat. And they say, but we say, you can save your America. I eat my Nima. He said, if I'm hungry, I can kill one of my cow, my goat, and I will be fine. You can save your America. All I want is to eat my GB. But guys, I want to say thank you. Let's just, while we're winding down, let's talk about the issue real quick. Concerning Lofa County and that of Joe Manuel we had today, man. He was walking with Edward Snow. Jose, you want to play this? Play the Papa one first. Play Baka one first, then we'll go to personal.
I will not lie, I enjoy the way VP and JMB were dressed. He was ready. I like the way he was posed. The way he posed, and his hand was like he was ready for war. Yeah, Papa say yeah.
The post say anybody that want to come with Prince Johnson can bring 10
to hear the outcome of whatever reason they got him booked. But for me,
yeah,
I'm home. I committed no crime here. I fought in defense of my people, the member who were targeted for total elimination, and we fought, and today there is peace. In peacetime, I am doing my best, making my contribution, immense contribution towards the growth and development of our country, having chosen education as one of the key pillars. So I have a foundation establishing high schools and university here with supporters overseas. So I'm doing my best. I'm not afraid. People say they give me visa. Yes, they give me visa. Let me tell you something. I got visa 2 times. But the first time I got visa, it was during the Peter DeVos, Ambassador Peter DeVos time. With Robert Potter as the political officer of the U.S. Embassy here. But they told me, we got no problem with you. But we cannot deny you. We have no cause to deny you. But one thing we'll tell you, there are a lot of people in America awaiting you to take you to court, like the Crown people or Liberian who enjoy those regime, who those sponsor. So when you go to the court there, you will be left alone to answer your own question. But if you were to go to the States as a presidential, one of the presidential delegates, you will be covered until you return home. But if you just go to America for sightseeing or to any organization and a citizen takes you to court, you go and answer. And true, because many crime people, many crime students are there. And many other Liberians who benefited from those are there. And they will want to embarrass me. But at this point in time, as I speak to you, my panelists, I'm going to be 70 years old July 6 this year. I have reached the biblical lifespan of 3 score and 10. I have gone many countries. What am I going to go do now in my old age? I'm afraid of turbulence in the first place. But however, I'm home. Nothing I do here wrong. I'm here. But now I have to hear what they have to say about Moses Wright.
Senator, you heard the news about Moses Wright. You heard that, but now he is released. We just spoke to someone that close to the West. He was willing to call on Spoon Talk, but the immigration state got his cell phone, so probably we'll be talking to him tomorrow, but he's released. But what's your take? What do you want to say to the Liberian folks? Sunday announced that he was arrested.
Like you rightly put it, the U.S. authority will not come out strictly and say because you were involved in the war. They will always go under the disguise of immigration problem.
Correct.
Okay? They will always do that. Even another guy, forgotten his name, he was in the PRC. He lived in America almost 30-something years. And they just got and deported him to Liberia. He was not part of the war, but he took part in a coup.
Yeah, like Batu.
They deported him. Jeffrey Batu.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Batu was arrested, I think in North Carolina, and jailed and then deported here. He didn't take part in the war. He was in America driving a taxi, living fine, no trouble-free man, humble man, but he was deported. I mean, I'm very mindful. Look, those things cannot make me to divulge any information that I know about the great power of the world. How did we get Taylor from jail to come here? How did I get all the materials and the equipment and uniform and machine guns and all of those things to break away from Taylor to fight Taylor and to fight Doe? Who provided those? I cannot say. So I keep quiet. Because there are certain people in the world, they use you and dump you. When they need you, you are a good friend. They got no friend, but they got payment, they got interest. That's how they after. And when they use you after the mission is over, you are useless. So I'm very mindful.
Senator, can you talk to us? I mean, you were saying something just now that was very interesting. So, does it have anything to do with the famous scene about the tango? Is that what you're alluding to?
You are?
The famous scene when you capture President Doe, where you said tango, trying to speak to the American ambassador. Is that what you're alluding to?
It's not my issue that we're talking about Moses Right. So
and you know, Senator, I just had to try. But let me ask you what Moses Right. Let me ask you. I just wanted to try that. Or I know you are not gonna be for it. But let me say, good that you called in. I mean that you took our call. Let me ask you a question. You said that you are 70 years old, so you don't have no intention of traveling to the U.S. If you were, let me just give you an example. Say there was a state visit coming up. President Weah is coming to Washington, D.C. or coming to the UN. Like you said, covered, you were told that if you are covered on a presidential, you have to do. And President Weah said, listen, Senator, you are one of my key allies. Come, let's go to the U.S. Will you make that trip with President Weah?
I told President Weah I'm old to travel now. Turbulence in the air can make my heart jump. I suffer somehow from pressure. And by the time the plane goes into turbulence, they say tie your seatbelt. And tying seatbelt is nonsense because there's no parking space. And so when the air pressure, when the cabin pressure go low, it start coming down. I mean, it jumps my heart and I get into trouble. So I told President Weah, my interest is to support you. At this, the first time I will do it again, second time. And then I'll relax in my corner and don't invite me anywhere.
So you will not travel again? You will not travel again? You will not be Liberia again?
Well, if my conscience tells me to travel for a purpose, I will.
Okay.
I have a lot of work to do in Nimba. The work I'm doing there, I'm seeing my brothers. If you come down to Liberia and you visit a university, it's the best in this country.
It's important. Let's get serious for a minute, Senator, before Kev Hassan come on. We saw that in the House of Senate, you are negotiating some benefit for your university. Let's go local a little bit because you're building massive structure, buildings that NIMAD will benefit from tomorrow. I want you to talk about what are you asking this government? What support do you need for your university and other school around NIMAD?
Starter is just normal. When you have a university, you have to put in for the charter status. So you got to first write the Commission for Higher Education. They will go and inspect your institution and see the structure, the facilities you have, and then if you meet the requirement, they will write on your behalf to the national legislature for a charter status. Then the House will pass it. They will look at it when it is passed. The Senate will concur, if possible. And then you are there to receive a little subsidy annually as other universities do here.
But that's not a public university, Senator. How can you distinguish? It's for Prince Johnson. It's not for the public.
No, the name doesn't matter. It's an institution. It's an institution that is serving the needs of our children, our people in this country in the era of education. and providing the incentive that they need to make their learning more comfortable.
Okay.
Forget about it. You got Boyd Junior University in North Carolina. It carries his name, but it's an institution. You got Obasanjo University in Abeokuta, Nigeria. You got IBB University in Mina, Niger State. Those institutions carry their name for legacy. That's a legacy I'm establishing.
So you're trying to get subsidy.
I understand, but you're trying to get some benefit though, and I understand what you're doing for the people on Nimba. Real quick, because I want to give my brother Kev Hassan the last one. Real quick, Senator, how are you looking at this Lofa election? Former Vice President is in Lofa. Dada is running as Sidisha.
It's a non-profitary institution. You see, the institution we put up for the sake of the people of this country has the lowest credit fee in the Republic, $8. But each student to a computer, brand new computer.
Utter dishonesty to blame people who he encouraged to support CDC. And come and say, you support the CDC. Yeah. So Mr. Billette is a dishonest man. This man is genetically in.
Let me name them. You see Magio and Samuel, they are the king Juju people. Or you mean that the other people that play with Juju? You see Finabono, you see Tokompui and Finabono. Tokompui has one ball with him that he brought from Africa Coast. It is that ball that he's saying, that's why every year, every 3 months that ball will go Africa Coast. That beginning of go Africa Coast will go bring Juju for Toko and Finabono. I will give you more detail on this. While Liberians are suffering in Monrovia, they ain't got food to eat. This lady sent $10,000 United States every month, every year, every month to his daughter in America. Then they get live a lavish life. You go to New Jersey, those that live in New Jersey will attest to what I'm saying. You know, we're not saying these things because we want to give. I want nothing from nobody. But it is about time that the life of the people who struggle with us, the Liberian people who stood, the people who printed their own t-shirt, who bowed their heads, who knelt on the floors, who went into the trenches with President George Weah. It is about time that those people begin to benefit and reap what they saw in what is called the revolution that brought the CDC to power. That's all we want. That's all we want. That's all we want. That's all we ask for. Every one of them around the president. So sometimes President Weah is messing up, but he's confused. They have put the president in the juju part. Finabono deals directly with the wife of Smith Towe, who is the cook to the president. She brings the dust, give it to this woman, the woman put it in the food. And then, so by the time the president eat that food, the president can be hacked from Finabono. Everything Finabono say is fine. Which chief of protocol will slap the first lady and go scot-free? Nothing happened to her. Chief of protocol slap first lady. Nothing happened. Who will do that? In this day and time. Donald Trump said that people will say he got pregnant. His wife, nobody can do that to his wife. But Finabono did it to the first lady. Right here in Monrovia. Right here in Monrovia. Right here in Monrovia. Why do you think she depends on? She does it because she has put.
Can you tell me whether you received this email? I'm going to read it to you. September 29, 2022.
Who sent me the email?
Hold on, sir. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on. Let's take it easy. We need to be true for the Liberians tonight. I'll read it to you. September 29, 2022, 2:25 a.m. on a Thursday. Samuel Detour Jr. I'm not going to read the rest of it because that's your important information. I extend compliment and right to convey heartfelt gratitude. I'm about to send it to you. I don't want to read the entire thing. This email telling you.
Just read the relevant part. Read something relevant about it.
Yeah.
I have not seen what you just put up.
Brother,
I have not seen that. So just read it for the public.
Brother.
I don't know about that document you put up. I've not seen it. But read it for the public. Let's read it. You can't put something up and not read it for the public.
Hold on, Senator, chill. You are saying you have not seen this email. But you are saying
it says I have not seen it. Read it for the public.
So it was sent to your junk mail.
I don't listen. You know how many mails come to me that I don't even open? Do you know how many emails come to?
Okay.
I can open my email.
I'm gonna bring. All right, this is what I'm going to do to you. Shut up, twice.
You will see 4,000 mails unread.
I'm going to do something. Mariah, Dr. Peabody, welcome to the show. I won't bring Mariah in, and give me that 1 minute. I will show that you, Salvatore, received this email. Mariah, come in.
You're wasting. You're
I
wasting
think
the
question we need to.
people time.
No, you're wasting
no, we're not.
What is confusing?
Read that piece of information. Read the info. It's important. I don't know. Read it.
Wait a minute. Wait more. You still waiting for? Ben asked you. You said you're waiting for the investigation report. I asked you what investigation. You said LSCC. It is well documented that LSCC has already released the report. You say you're not aware of LSCC report they're waiting for. So how are you waiting for report from investigation that you claim is ongoing when that investigation is already done?
I told LSCC, listen now. I just told you I called the Minister of Justice.
Okay, so forget Minister of Justice, forget all the report
we were told to
wait now. Did you find out from LSCC? You say the old LSCC director. I know he's probably still acting because you're having appointed a new one yet. But have you contacted LSCC itself? Because it's reported in the media that LSCC did the report. In fact, the president was reported in the media that we have to take. The president was you take note of it when there's information in the media. You take note, so you can contact LSCC and find out there's information in the media that you finished the report on legislation. Have you contacted LSCC to find out if they're done with the report as reported in the media? In fact, the president was asked about it on Freedom before, and not just the legislation one, the water and sewer as well, the reports, and the president did mention that at the time it had not come to his desk. So there is information that these reports are out. Have you contacted LSCC on the legislation report if you're still waiting for the investigation?
Okay, let me make this very clear now so you understand this.
Now, for the
board convenes.
Yeah, I understand it already.
I didn't. Many Liberian people understanding, but you still not understanding. The board convened at Lesgis, and I named some of the members who were at that meeting. We asked Lesgis, where is the report? We want to see the other report. You must have been served this investigation report. The Lesgis management said, we do not have the report. We have not been served the report. We believe the report is resident with the Ministry of Justice. And then we called the Ministry of Justice. That's it. So the board then said, look, we have to see this report. It is unfair to take any action on anybody as a board without consideration. And I have named the persons who were at that meeting.
How
European Union ambassador. This was, I think it's 3 months ago, something 4 months. I don't want to see. I don't want to. But it's been a while. So, but what is important? What is important is that Spoon can verify.
Is this a priority for
I'm giving you Minister of Agriculture.
Well, that's okay, Minister Twe.
All right, later, last question. I got to go to Peabody. We got to move on.
The point is, you passed 3 to 4 months.
The line of questioning is trying to impugn my. No, the line of questioning. Hold on. The reason why I'm insisting on this is because the line of questioning is not trying to. It's not aimed at accepting what I'm saying as a fact. It's questioning that when what I'm saying can be verified, confirmed by 5 or 6 other persons.
Questioning that this is a serious matter for Lesgis, that they're prioritizing an issue of alleged corruption of taxpayers' money for the census, and yet 3 or 4 months after a board meeting was held and they could not get a copy of the report, they still have not been able to get a copy of that report, when even citizens are having copies of the reports in their WhatsApp. That's the issue here. It's not about whether the president was at the meeting or not. It's about the fact that you guys, as the board, have not made it a duty to get the report after 3 or 4.
Since you took your job from me, 1.5 years, almost 2 years, am I dead? No. Am I living? Yes. But more people got to live. More people survive. More people are happy today. I lost the job. It's a government job. But who's begging for a job today? You and your political leader. He's begging the people to elect him again. That's begging for job. He lied down on a Prince Johnson's foot and licked Prince Johnson's shoes. That's begging for job. Your people.
Today is session day. What kind of dress code is there again on the Bokoloba? Today,
I mean, you are. Excuse me. You are dressed up like a imam. And today is a
imam. Today is a session day. What's going on? What kind of dress code is there?
Exactly, you dressed that day.
They can't enter. You know you are violating your own rule on the Bokoloba.
So what you need to do now? You need to go stand to the door and see if I will not enter.
But excuse me, you always want the Speaker of the House of Representatives for violating the rule. Yeah, you are. You see, you dress like a ninja. You dress like a ninja again, Representative.
Am I not properly dressed?
You are not properly dressed. According to your own rules,
so
you are not
what's the
properly
secret
dressed.
of your dress code?
What's behind the dress code?
Well, I'm here today to session. Looking to see what's going on here. Our staff boss, and we have not taken pay along with our staff boss. I'm encouraging the staff boss to put some pressure for the salary. If not, they will not get paid.
It's inciting violence.
I'm not inciting. They put work in my office. They icing me. I say they must put some pressure so they can get paid. They say inciting.
No, you mean your staff.
I say two gun.
You mean your staff. You mean your staff, right?
I say the staff boss because I'm a representative. I represent the staff boss here too. So I'm calling on them to put some pressure so that money can come.
Yesterday, you tender in your resignation.
No, not yesterday. You see that old news.
But you called a press conference yesterday.
So when
actually did you resign?
Was the time of
I turned in my resignation on the 17th of last month. I resigned from the CPP and the ANC.
Okay.
I remain an independent candidate.
What was it like? What was the last thing you people ever talked about before or demise?
The very first thing there is that the last time I talked to my wife was on the scene Thursday, the 1st of October. I called my wife 1 minute after 8 to check on the children, and she said they were okay. And she told me.
You live in different places?
Yes, because of the distance, I live all the way, we built our house all the way behind Motor Corner. So the distance there, she's the only person now sustaining the family.
Wow.
So with the new promotion as a manager for tax services, so she have to be punctual on the job. So there was an agreement that my wife would spend the time in West Point over the weekend. But Friday, she take the case
back to you
to Broadville, spend the weekend.
You live in Broadville?
Yeah, I live in Broadville.
Okay.
So usually I call my wife in the morning to find out how she coming on. So she told me she was doing good, the children were doing good. Friday, 1 minute after 8. Then she told me that, I'm getting ready now to go to work. But there was an arrangement between my wife and her dad that the dad was to use her Jeep by 11 a.m. on Thursday. On Thursday, the 1st of October. So my wife left the house by Sunday at 8:30 to go to work. So the dad started calling by the same 11 p.m. the arrangement between my wife and her dad.
On the Thursday?
On the Thursday to use the Jeep to go to Magibi. They called our phone endlessly. There was no response. Then, whenever my wife, when she's in a meeting, when you call, she either on the low tone, she will say, okay, I will call you back, or she sent a text message. So that was strange to the family. So I received a call from my sister-in-law by 7 p.m. She said, but we have been calling your wife since this morning. There have been no response. So immediately, I chatted a motorbike from all the way inside Motor Corner at the same time, dialing the number. I got to West Point. By 9, chatted or tested, we went to Central. We went to the charge of quarter.
Why did you go to Central?
Because it was that strange. From in the morning, my wife went to work and been calling her 2 phones. They have been ringing. There have been no response. So we went to the police station, reported the case to the charge of quarter. They took us to the traffic division to find out whether there were any accident. That they are talking about 9 p.m. now. Whether there were any accident. They did all of their checks and things. They said there was no accident. So the police advised that we check the hospitals. We proceeded to JFK. We went to the emergency ward. They checked the log. There were no gifty aspirant. They put took us to the wards to check. We checked all that. We could not find. Then we went to Catholic. We went to almost all of the hospital. So we decided coming home because normally we have our prayer or morning division, devotion and night division. So we decided praying as family. By 2 a.m. in the morning, my sister-in-law.
Friday morning, that is.
Yes, Friday morning. By 2 a.m. in the morning, my sister-in-law by the name of Christina Asma died the number on a private. Her phone now died, my wife, Lone Star number on the private. A gentleman answered the phone. He said, hello. But he did not cut the phone off. And you know, understanding it. So my sister-in-law was monitoring. Then you could hear the guy knocking a door. Then you could hear him say, who's that? Then he said, that means Supreme.
Who is the Supreme now? The guy who answered the phone.
The guy who answered the phone said, that's me Supreme. You understanding it? So you could see they open the door. Then you see the guy waiting. My sister, we were still monitoring the phone. You could hear, you know, some noise in the background saying, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Later, the guy noticed that the phone was on. The guy cut the phone. He switched the phone off. So we started praying. So by 3, they dialed her second number. The second number, the person answered. So when we dialed the number, the guy said, so we asked the guy, well, can we talk to the person? He said, no, the person is okay. You will see your sister in the car in the morning. Then the guy will switch the phone off. But when I call, the guy would not answer because my wife phone is still there, my husband. The guy would not answer. But Timbers, if I text my wife's second number to you, and when you dial the number after 30 minutes, you know, second, when you switch your phone on, a message can come and tell you that the call is on.
Yeah.
So if I text my wife's second number to you when you call, the guy will tell you the same thing. You will find her in the morning in the car. The guy will switch your phone off. So after that, only in the morning, so I decided about 4 a.m., I just say 3:30, I chatted another taxi to go check around. Because the way the guy was talking, she's in the car. So we decided going around Monrovia, the Broad Street, opposite Cathedral where the body was discovered. We passed all there.
And the car wasn't there?
No car was there. It was just, no car was there. We went all over, you thinking about Lakpasi, the Zoom, all over, we want to go search. So, you know, Moses Carter happened to be a friend of mine.
Okay.
Okay, so I called Moses Carter to explain the situation to him. And he told me, he said, oh, Lama, you just continue to check. Only in the morning by 6, I received a call. Moses said, oh, I just got information from the Liberian National Police that they informed.
Moses Carter now?
Yeah.
He called you?
Yeah, he called me. He said, oh, Lama, the police just informed me there's a Jeep on Broad Street and a female body is in the Jeep. Timas, I was that confused. It was good that I was not the one driving. The driver we got. Before we got there, the Commissioner General LR were there. Simose were there on the scene. Then the police denied us of seeing my wife body. The father and all pleaded with the Liberia National Police. They denied us of seeing my wife's body. They drove the body, they carried the body to GFK. The 2 cars, my wife's car, along with Mr. Peter's car. They carried the body to GFK. We got to GFK. They also deny us of seeing my wife's body. From there, they took the body, they carried the body to Simose. But the only thing we signed a caveat that Simose, because JFK were complaining that when they keep the body there, the system, the lack of electricity, so the body, you know, will decompose. So we all agree with the LRA group, they took the body that they should just preserve the body. There should be no embalming until an autopsy can be conducted. Okay. The next day on Saturday, they call us to Central. We did all of our statement. All what I explaining to you, all is captured in our statement to Central. We did all of the statement. Then, on Monday, they called me, they said they wanted the driver number, all of this stuff. I went to Central. When I went to Central, the police informed me they want to search my wife's car. The 2 vehicles. Mr. Peter found
where the bodies were?
No, yeah, because the body, well, they put the body, those who killed the murder my wife and Mr. Peter, placed the body in Mr. Peter's car.
And where was your wife's car by then?
The 2 cars were on Broad Street in line. And you understand?
One after another.
Yes. And you understand it? So when we got to Central, the issue they're talking about, wanted to know the driver, to provide all the information as who were the driver, the identification, the telephone number, all of the stuff. The police informed me we should go to search the vehicle. Mr. Peter family were not in the know. So, luckily for me, I had Mrs. Peter number. I dialed Mrs. Peter number, and I told her, Mrs. Peter, are you aware that the police is about to search your car? She said, Lama, tell them nobody touch my husband's car until I can get somebody there. She sent somebody in the police key. They opened the car, they searched my wife's car, all of our belongings and things. What was in the car? They took down notes. I even provided money for them to even photocopy, to give me copy to the police. Then we went to Mr. Peter's car. In Mr. Peter's car now, when you open Mr. Peter's car, what the body was, my wife's shoes were in Mr. Peter's car. The shoes that were in are from West Point. I served a commissioner in West Point before becoming a development superintendent. I know that when you go on the beach, when you take somebody on the beach or somebody go on the beach and do something on the beach, you know that. So I raised the issue of the police. I said, but officer, why is Sam doing on my wife's shoe? You know the justification the policeman gave me?
No.
When we took the body to JFK, it was that difficult to remove the body in the car. Those who came to remove the body in the car, they're the one who was stepping on the shoe on the seat. I said, oh man, the entire JFK fan, a concrete pavement. So where's Sam coming from?
So sand was on your wife's shoes?
Sand were all on the shoes.
I mean, ordinary sand or beach sand?
I said beach sand. I'm from West Point. I know beach sand. I know ordinary sand. And the entire JFK, you go to JFK, you said no JFK, a concrete pavement. Yeah. So where's sand coming from? People who can take bottle from on car, from in the car, I mean. Where's sand coming from to be all on my wife's shoes? Soak, the sand soak on the shoe. Then the officer telling me that the people who can take the body from there.
Mr. Lama, before you continue, I mean, let's understand one thing about this section of the car.
Yeah.
The bodies were in Mr. Peter's car.
Yes.
The police entered the car, drove the car from Broad Street.
Okay, let me just come into that. The very first thing, I'm an old security personnel. The police, first of all, if you listen to the police director, he said admitted that the crime scene was contaminated because they drove the car. So as a 3 officer, the very first thing was to bring a tow truck to take the 2 cars. But they drove the car the body were in, along with my wife's car, they drove it to carry. So that alone, they said admitted that the issue of the crime scene.
So my concern here is that how would they drive the car from the scene to GFK and then come back to city inspecting the car when they had already entered the car?
I think that question they need to answer. The police need to answer that question. You see, this is why the family will continue to say we don't trust the process. We met the Justice Minister on Friday. You understand it? And Mrs. Peter, we were there. We told the Justice Minister that, Mr. Minister, as family, we do understand. Let me just say something here. The outcome of this investigation as it relates to the so-called atrocity that they are performing, we know that because all of our interaction with the police, they have one preconceived notion that the people there's just my wife or extramarital affair. And let me just say here clear for the record. I know my wife good. I can put my life on the line for my wife. And let me just say, the individual Mr. Peter also I can put my life on the line. Mr. Peter is like a father to my wife and I. These are people with high integrity. I think you saw on the U.S. government website. Yeah. The very first opportunity my woman had to go to America, she was student in St. Mary's. The 4 students went, 3 escaped in 2014, and my wife came back. The records is there at the U.S. Embassy. When you go there, they always call my wife as a motivational speaker. Timbers, we are telling you, somebody who graduated with 3.77 in economics, who does the economic department at Stella Maris. She was recommended by the administration of Stella Maris. And Frida Thomas saw the girl grade. We're talking about somebody who's scoring A in econometry. And even in her Christian life, she's a deaconess in the Church of Pentecost. At the same time, she's an auditor of Church of Pentecost with the Republic of Liberia. So the issue, this is a girl who born in West Point. Even the American embassy, when they noticed that she was born in West Point, they didn't believe. Because you know the many questions people have been asking, can any good thing come from West Point?
Come from West Point. We all from West Point.
We all from West Point. We became development superintendent from West Point. Then this girl, with high integrity, trying to erase that negative notion people have of West Point, the murder all of that in COUL.
Let's move forward because this information that a lot of people know. Today is the day of the autopsy. I think the president of Liberia also is invited.
Supposed to be there.
People are invited.
Council.
What is your reaction to that? They want to conduct a transparent autopsy, and with your presence.
But the very first thing that we continue to say as family, the process will not be transparent.
Why?
One, the issue there is clear. The pathologists that you are talking about, these are people who are paid by government. They work for government. You listen to the information minister. I don't know what are the information. There's like the information. I don't know. The information minister is like he told something stronger than what he took. Your first interview you granted on BBC. You see the people were not auditors, they were professional. The very first thing, do the information, does it understand the working of LRA? Who was Mr. Peter? Assistant Commissioner for Audit. My wife, before even becoming, she was research analyst assistant at LRA. You know the working? My wife, you know the working of LRA? To just come, what do you say about the IAA? What do you say about the other auditor who died on the SKD Boulevard? Then an information. So with all of these statements, you listen to information minister provided these statements and things.
So you don't think the autopsy will be transparent and
it's a kangaroo process.
What are they trying to hide? Why would they profit the government? The government is not part of that. We have no facts to the story to the death of these guys that were masterminded by government.
But let me just say here, you see, the thing is that when you're talking about the very first thing is that T-Max, let's see something here. Since the gruesome murder of my wife and other professional colleagues, the government have not come up with any statement condemning. I challenge anybody in the government to say, from the executive mansion, the Ministry of Justice, even the LRA they work for, let it come and tell you, say, they have come up with any statement condemning the gruesome murder of these people. Nothing of that.
Let's talk about the pathologist. You don't have confidence in
I don't have confidence in the entire process.
Did the government afford you the opportunity to select a pathologist that you were going to be comfortable with?
The very first thing there is that we were coerced by the government. Through the Ministry of Justice. Because, first of all, we talk about an independent person. You know what they told us? They told us that the government cannot provide any independent pathology. They said, we, the family, we should show that the cost if we want an independent person. That was the first intimidation.
That's what they said.
That's what they said at the Ministry of Justice.
But we've seen instances where the government has given families the opportunity to bring an independent person and they showed that the cost.
They said, no, I will give you Mrs. Peter number, you call Mrs. Peter, and even find out from Mrs. Peter. What I'm seeing here.
They said
it's good to have you, Mr. William.
Thank you so much, Stanton, and let me say thank you to the Spoon family. I will try as much as possible tonight to control my emotion. But you should understand that I will sometimes get very emotional, and I will use some languages that I will try not to use. So
are you satisfied? Are you content? Can you go to the hospital? Look at JFK. They have imprisoned a lot of people because they cannot pay the medical bills. Are you okay today? Are you going to bed hungry? We have to change the status quo. Leo, you said it right. The president fly into the country. Nobody know what happened. Everything I swear. No information. Everything I swear. The president leave the country for 48 days. Everything I swear. Then I must sit here. That means also tell the government, say, take spoon talk. God forbid, mid on time. That means also settle with government and say, it's okay, take the radio station and shut our mouth. No. The Liberian people deserve better. ANC deserve better. UP deserve better. The Liberian people need to be told what is right, Fadika. If we were to settle ourselves for the little things Senator want to give, there will be no spoon talk. We'll be deceiving the Liberian people. We refuse it. We refuse it. They beg. We say no. They say we're getting 50,000. I say I don't want it.
They beg, they beg, they beg. We said no. This is the Liberian People Network. This is public network. God will provide. God will provide. Liberians deserve better. There will be no way. They say, stand don't do this, stand don't do that at your business. Let's talk Liberia, man. Let's talk Liberia. Let's reach up. Let's talk Liberia, Fagon. Let's
Bring
start
my
this
phone
thing.
lines. Good day, bring my phone lines.
Let's talk Liberia. Let's open the phone call. Make him talk all. Make him talk all. Make him talk all.
Make him talk all. Let the women can talk some too.
But the women ain't got to talk.
Open the phone
Because
line.
Liberia deserve better. I told this time, I begged my wife, I said, please let me just say something to my fellow Liberians. Chairman Barrow, Liberia deserve better. It's time for us to rise up to the occasion and to educate our people and say, make the right decision, because your 6 years of your life depends on it. I will appreciate, Jeremiah, I will appreciate ABC, Alexander Cummings, to wait till Joseph Boakai call his running mate. Nobody should rush him. Yeah. I will appreciate Mr. Cummings to wait, because you know what? I can tell you this, though. Who knows what Mr. Cummings have under his sleeve? Fadiga, you want to talk? Fadiga, we know you, my brother.
Man, you tell me I told my JB I put it on my head.
I gotta
talk something about that. I gotta talk about it. You got me. I want some.
There's no way. There's no way we should play. Fadiga, there's no way we should play Tabata with the Liberian people. There's no way we should play Tabata. No foolishness with the Liberian people. Enough is enough. Let's cut it to the chase. Have George Manning, we have done enough for the country?
No.
Let's ask the Liberian people, are they better than 6 years ago? Let's ask the Liberian people, are they okay? Are they part of the bread? Are they on the field, or they just a spectator from the outside? John Manning, we are saying you will not be spectator in your own country.
They're not even listeners.
They're not even in on the stadium. If they were on the stadium, Lone Star were going to win yesterday. They are not there.
Well, they're in Douala.
They're not even in Douala. They're living in swamps and forests and bushes.
Let me say this to y'all. Let me say this. Some decision when you take it is so hard. I will leave you with this, and you can go to the phone line. And people say, Stand up, why you like Costa? I like Costa because listen, people say Costa Toto. No. I rather like Costa. Me. I like him because to me, he get his ways, but he's a good man. I will say this to every one of you. We will laugh, we will vote each other here and there. I know Costa woman. Me. I know Costa. But he's a good man.
Costa woman? You know Costa?
I know Sange. I know Sange.
Move from here.
Which one you know?
Remember, I tell you something. I respect Costa family. I'm telling you, I like Costa. Me, I do. Because
he's a nice guy.
No matter the problem, he is a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Yeah.
But let Joseph Yima Boakai decide who will be a VP. Nobody should put finger in his throat. Nobody should rush him. If Joseph Yima Boakai come today and say my VP, that Peter Harry or whosoever, let everybody that support Joseph Yima Boakai support that VP. That's the way it is.
Costa is a good guy.
I will tell you guys, so my fellow Liberians, I will tell you this. CDC is still working. They will do everything to destroy and take Joseph Yima Boakai from the race. You know what CDC said? CDC said we get $5 million on the table. Whosoever will remove Joseph Yima Boakai on the race, they can have it. They will do everything to take Joseph Yima Boakai off the race. So Joseph Yima Boakai got to be strong. He got to be vigilant. He got to be swift. He got to be fast. He got to call his running mate. But I will say this to you. When Samuel Twe, I get a text message, I get an email, offered to give $50,000 to Spoon Network. He called me. He said, "Oh, man, we get $50,000." I said, "For what?" My friends then that left, you can ask them, they know. I said, "I don't want it." He said, "Man, you know you got to help the government." But man, they think that the government station, that your own son of boy, you know he from the southeast, that your this, that your that. You know how I can call Samuel Twe?
Yeah.
Daniel?
We started speaking crew. I said, my man, no. No, seriously, this is very important. That's why you see some people decide not to talk about the government, to say the truth. Liberia need to hear this. Leo, I said no. I couldn't sleep. Senator text me. He sent me text. He sent me tweet. You know, I got to go to Ivory Coast, the money here, blah, 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 blah. I said no. I called Ben Sembi. I called Timothy Josh. I called Dr. Peabody. And I called Kev Hassan. We're on the conference. I said, Senator, I want to offer money. I said, I don't want it though. Fagon, don't let Fagon know. I said, though was with us at the time. You know that the Richardson part, that's a sin.
Teacher Pepe.
You know, she wasn't part of the Guru.
The woman that Teacher Pepe.
She wasn't part of the Guru. So I said, guys, it was Christmas time, December. It was Christmas time, December. Everybody agreed. But guys, something about me, I said, I don't want it. I was downstairs. I couldn't come to bed. My wife asked my wife, what happened? Are you disturbed? I said, no, everything okay. I have the text message. I have everything. I have the letter. I have the email, everything. So I called Sematue. I said, but Sematue, though, you want to pay for airtime at the station? You can use that money to pay for airtime at the network. He said, well, man, no, you guys got to go ahead. You got to give us the information. You got to protect this government. My man, you know you met the press. My man, you know that your own country boy. My man, you can talk to the president. But you know, when Sematue talking to me, I'm thinking beyond CDC. I'm thinking about Liberia. I mean, Standard, you know, we can do X, Y, and Z. Kev Hassan was calling me, said we should accept it. Everybody said we should accept it. So then I said, you know what? It's okay. We'll get back to Sematue. Jose, my mind was troubled. It's like I about to sell the country called Liberia. It's like I was about to do a 360. The reason why we decided not to, the reason why this network came into being, I was about to betray the people's trust. Irami Gray, I couldn't sleep. And I'm telling you, we were all on the phone, all my friends that left. Yeah, still my friends, you know. Like somebody's birthday, I called him and I wished him happy birthday. He was surprised. But you know that's me. Nothing spoiled. You know, I reached out to them. So I said, you know what? Let me get back to you, D12. He said, oh, man, you got to hurry up. You got to hurry up. So 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, I woke up because he called me. I missed the call twice. Then he called me and I went downstairs to talk to Sematue. So I went downstairs to talk to Sematue. Yeah, I understand. Man can talk. I would just talk a little bit. That's a lot. I understand, Percy. Man can talk, but let me talk a little bit. So I went downstairs, I talked to Sematue. Then, you know, 5 o'clock here at the time, it was 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in Liberia. When I hearing you, Fago, you are muted. At the time, it was 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in Liberia.
I said, I better call out with it for buy, but we'll tell you that Bembo the two.
Yeah, we have to. We have to do this thing real quick. The reason why I'm saying it, guys, this is your network. This is your radio station. I got nothing to do with it. Miss Titi is the CEO, Titi Kane. If you want to join the network, come on. Reach out to Dr. Richardson and any of these guys. Salamatu, any of them. This is your network. I shouldn't be on to make you to come on. No. I trust these guys. They will give you nothing but the truth to help save Liberia.
Yep.
So I wake up. I said, well, D12. He said, yeah. I said, but he said Fagon should come and do his show so the network would build Fagon. That's what I told you. I said the network would build Fagon, Leo. Then he said, no. While I was talking to him, I called Miss Titi Kane. I said, Miss Titi, Fagon, Senator want you to do an invoice for Fagon to start his show. Because you got to do it legit. It got to be legit. So can you do an invoice and carry to Summer 12? Then Mr. T said, for Fagon to start his show, I said yes. For Fagon to start his show. Then Mr. T said, okay. She put an invoice together. Let me show you guys the invoice. 1 minute. I'm trying to bring it up. She put an invoice together. And prior to taking it to Summer 12, Benjamin said, he said, oh no, my brother can pick the money up. So I said, Ben, your brother? Ben said, yeah, my picking can go and pick the money up. So I said, no, but it's going through the radio station though. Let's just keep it like that because we have to give our financial breakdown. You know, you're in business, Leah, you know how it works. And Ben said, oh, let my picking go pick the money up, man. My picking just right around there, he will pick the money up. Let you pick the money up. So I said, nah.
Some of the young people in Unity Party, when they hear my name in a VP conversation, they get angry. No, we will not accept it because of peer envy. Peer envy. Jealousy. Peer envy. Can you come close to what I've done for Unity Party? The things I've done for Unity Party and Joe Parker, can you come close to it? The service I provided this man, the loyalty I've demonstrated to him over the years. Can you come close to it? I'm tired. I have to respond to this, Waka. I told him yesterday. I wrote him a message. I told him. I said, your people, they're hurting me too much. I told him. I said, your people are hurting me too much. All I've ever done is to support you. I have sacrificed. My own family people, they are telling me, say, why are you supporting the Joe Walker man? My family people are angry with me. They want me to withdraw from Joseph Walker. Why are you supporting this man? The man people all day, they undermining you. You think my people who are my family, they don't care about me? The things I've done for UP, the things I've done for Joe Walker, have any of you done that for him? The loyalty I've shown my name there, I will say, you know, I will not venture there. But people mention my name, the people they mention my name among, are they better than me? Are they more qualified? Are they more competent than me? Again, let's go take calls, yeah. I'll beg you. Let's go take calls, yeah. Now God bless me so. Now God bless me so. They're not men. They're not even me. I did not put myself forward to Joe Walker. I did not put myself forward. I was running for my senator. And my senator position I was running for. Until God brought the other thing here. That's not me, that's God. So you go get better with God. You go get better with God. And if Joseph Walker were to pick me, CDC afraid of me more than anybody else. CDC afraid of me more than the other people there. Some of the people say, who won't be VP? They be allies with CDC. We don't even trust them. Eh? The Jeremiah Kuhn man that are leaking information or paying people to talk nonsense about me. Eh? He was there. Y'all want us to attack? Seriously? Y'all want that?
No, cause let's be so. Let's
attack?
No,
harvesting human parts, human organs to ship abroad to sell. You want us to talk?
Cause
you harvesting human organs. You sure?
Let's just remain on this one.
When you thought and they say, don't even try it.
0770 102 102
Nonsense. Try me. I will destroy you. You think I'm supposed to be anything? I did not put myself forward. I don't have to be. I don't need to be. If this is what God wants, it will happen. I didn't put myself forward. But to ship abroad to sell, you want us to talk? I will not venture there. But people mention my name. The people they mention my name among, are they better than me? Are they more qualified? Are they more competent than me? Again, let's go take calls, yeah. I'll beg you. Let's go take calls, yeah. Now God bless me so. Now God bless me so. They're not men. They're not even me. I did not put myself forward to Joe Walker. I did not put myself forward. I was running for my senator. And my senator position I was running for. Until God brought the other thing here. That's not me, that's God. So you go get better with God. You go get better with God. And if Joseph Walker were to pick me,
My friend and brother can really make me laugh some days. Some days, my friend and brother can really make me laugh. My friend and brother Henry Pedro Costa. The man said we should get versed with God. Yeah, surely we'll not get versed with God because, you know, at this point in time, we know what God is capable of doing. So we'll not get versed with God. You know, I want to thank every one of you for tuning into the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Here we discuss the truth, nothing else but the truth. Henry. Henry is also a young man who is very, very interesting. And I like him a lot, you know. Henry Costa has sacrificed for the country a lot. But one thing that Henry Costa does not have in his CV, and which of course I can be able to tell anyone, is public service. That is the only thing that Henry Pedro is lacking. Henry have temperament problems. He have emotion. He got to get mad. And as a leader, those are things that some of us want for him to go in a house of rep first. Some of us want for Henry to go in a house of rep first. For him to go to learn. It's not everything that in school that they can teach you. No. There are some things that Henry Costa knows he did not learn it in school. Henry is a fine gentleman. He can become a good product for our country if he only gives himself time. Henry Costa have never served the public before. So public service experience, that is one of the things that is genuine, that is one of the important factors. When people choose that vice presidential candidate, it is that's suffering Mr. ABC, Mr. Cummings, public service. It think what Joa Howard Taylor got to go in the House of Senate. She had money. She was the standard bearer for the MPP throughout. Public service count a lot. And that is the reason why I am asking my friend and brother, Henry, for Henry to go in the House of Senate or in the House of Rep. I think Henry need to start from the House of Rep. Henry need to build himself out. He need to build himself. You know how many times ADD contested in most rural country? You know how many times? You know how many times? The ADD 2014, 2015, that is not the same ADD today. When you are in public service, you see things differently. When you are in public service, you look at things from different spectrums. When you are in public service, you will know how to deal with issues. Henry Costa have not had real tense issues yet. So for me, I am advising him for him to go back to district number 6 to go to contest. Let him forget about the Senate. Let him forget about the Senate. Let him start from down there. Let Henry Costa go in the House of Rep. Let him and Yoka Kolba then be there. Let us see how the speaker will behave. Let us see how Henry will behave. But for us to jump up, to come here, to come be talking about Henry becoming vice president, it does not sound logical to me. Yeah. But folks, who do you think can be a possible vice presidential candidate to JMB, who do you think that person is? As for now, we know two individuals, Nyomli and Jeremiah Kankun. Both of them have served. Both of them have served. Tewan Gongro has served. Who do you think that person is? Who do you think that person is? The line is open right now. You can keep your call coming on 215-266-6509, or you can better call us on 612-255-5835. That is the number to call and to be part of the Manessa Abraka Talk Show. That is the number to call. Both candidates have exceptional records. Nyomli and Jeremiah, both of these guys, they have a great record. So keep your call coming out on 215-266-6509, or you can keep your call coming out on 612-255-5835. That is the number to call to be part of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Yeah. Yeah, we will play you more clips as the elections get much more closer. We'll be playing you more clips. So keep your call coming out. Who do you think? Is that Tewon? Or is that Mr. Cummins? Or is that Nyomli? Or maybe that is Jeremiah Kankun, the homo servants, the people leaders. Keep your call coming out on 215-266-6509, or you can keep your call coming out on 612-255-5835. Once more, 215-266-6509, or you can keep your call coming out on 612-255-5835. That is the number to call to be part of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show.
Some time ago, I told you that certain great things were in the pipeline. I told you that God was working wonders. I don't know whether you all remember. God was working wonders. I did say it. I said it. I said the Lord was working wonders, and the Lord has spoken.
You know, and let me say this thing here, clear. Heron Costard, I have told him once, Heron Costard need to have a crack team of advisors. If for someone to be great, if for looking yourself as a great leader, you need to have a crack team of advisors to you. That crack team of advisors, before you take any major decisions, you can be able to consult them for them to be able to give you their advice. That is the only way in which Heron Costard can be a better person. Attacking people's personalities, you cannot say that you want to be a vice presidential candidate or a vice president or a president or a senator, and then you are attacking people's personalities. That is purely unethical. Who tell you that people does not insult JMB? Have you seen JMB going on a rampage, going to insult all those people that can be attacking him? Who tell you that people does not cause Madam Taylor? Who told you that? But have you seen her going on a rampage to go to react? As a leader, or you that want to become a leader, you should be the last person to speak. And that's the problem my friend and brother Costa have. That's the problem my friend and brother Costa have. My friend and brother have temperament problems. I have talked to him, but it seems to be like, when you keep talking to him, he seems not to take it in. The number to call are 215-266-6509. Once more, I'm about to pin the number right down here. 215-266-6509. Or you can better call us on 612-255-5835. 215-266-6509. Or you can better call us on 612-255-5835. Yeah. That is the problems. In order, Henry Costa have Liberia and Liberians at heart. By time, you need to come, you need to humble yourself. Keep your call coming out on 215-266-6509. Or you can better call us on 612-255. Yeah, 255-612-255. Okay. Since there's no quarter, we will call it at night. Since I'm just trying to come back, I understand that my followers or our followers are trying to get on, are trying to get used to our time, are trying to get used to our coming on. For so long, my computers were giving me problems, and our exceptional supporters were able to give us the necessary support for me to be able to purchase this, my desktop. And since then, I can be coming on and off. So, yeah. So we'll be back on tomorrow to be able to stream some, past clips. Tomorrow I will not talk. Tomorrow I'm there to stream the Liberian civil crisis. All the civil crisis, the 1990, the 2003 war. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for tuning in, and be our guest tomorrow. That is a way that will let you hang our boats. See you when I see you. Bye-bye for now.